Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Gray here. Thank you again for another fantastic week of school. It was short this week. We had all the conferences, and it really is such a nice time to get together and talk about your kids and how wonderful they are and to see your families all together. It's really a fun and pleasurable time. Conference week every week. So I've had a really great time meeting with you. If questions come up throughout the year, you can always let me know. We can always schedule another time to have our conferences. But this week was really great to get to celebrate your kids a little bit and to just have a chat with all of you in the classroom. So thank you very much for that. There is no school next Monday. The teachers are at school, but no kids are at school next Monday, October 14th. On Wednesday, October 16th, it is our picture day. So I don't know the time yet, but as soon as I do, I'll try to let everybody know that maybe that'll, change what you do about bringing a change of clothes or something. But we do have picture day next Wednesday, October 16th. If you haven't signed up yet for our planetarium field trip, which is coming up in just a couple weeks, please do that. And if you can donate $45, that helps pay for the buses and all the field trips throughout the year. So please do that if you can. You can send a cash or check in with your student. As far as academics go, next week we're wrapping up a couple of things and starting some new things in reading. We've been talking about theme a lot just over the last couple of days and into next week, and trying to identify themes and really put the words to this idea of theme. That's kind of the big connection that kids need to get a little bit of help on, is I have these ideas about what the meaning or the lesson is, but I want to put an actual word or an actual sentence to it that describes the theme, and of course be able to support it with evidence. So we're going to work on that, and the kids are going to be doing that both in like a story that I choose and also in their own books to turn in a reader's notebook page. I'm not doing a read aloud next week. That will come up again pretty soon. In writing, the kids are publishing their second narrative piece. As you can imagine from the last one, we're trying to include a deeper meaning or a theme. That's why how reading and writing are going together right now. So hopefully the kids will have that done by the end of the week. In math, we're going to continue talking about decimals, and specifically we're going to talk about multiplication and division strategies. Oftentimes your students are quite good at getting to the answer, but it's really, really helpful for them to see and discuss and really like rank different strategies for them to see, like, I see I can solve this in these three ways, but there's a certain one that is more efficient or gets me to the better answer. And so it's good for them to kind of have a big discussion about that, which we'll do next week. In social studies, the kids right now are researching and putting together information for one of the European explorers, Ferdinand Magellan, Amerigo Vespucci, some of the Henry Hudson, these big Cortez, these big kind of European explorers that had a big impact on the first wave of like European settlement in the Americas. So they're going to present about those people on Wednesday. And then later in the week, we're going to talk about our next unit, which is actually kind of moving a little bit ahead in time into the 1600s, where its actual colonies are starting to get set up instead of just these like small settlements. We're kind of setting up cities and then governments for cities and things like that. So we're getting into the 1600s by the end of next week. The kids will go to Science Lab with Mr. Marco. We didn't get to correlative conjunction this week, so we'll do it next week. And then, of course, we'll have buddies. And hopefully, we're just under a quarter of the way through the school year. A quarter of the way is like 45 days. And at the end of next week, we'll be at 41 days. So probably next Friday, we'll have a little bit of like a quarter celebration. So I'll talk to the kids about that, but there'll be some times, the day will be much more like game focused and fun focused throughout the day. And it's really just a chance to reset after we get about a quarter of the way through the school year and take a little time to celebrate the hard work that they've done, as well as looking ahead. So I'll get into a little bit more about that with the kids next week, but next Friday will be a really fun day and we'll have stuff like that on it. So thank you very much again for coming to conferences and supporting your kids and supporting our classroom. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.